Reese Madden from Hypertherm. We're here at FABTECH 2011. We're in the PowerMax area of our booth. PowerMax is our line of air plasma products for cutting and gouging. You can use these products for handheld cutting and gouging or automated cutting and gouging. And in this area we have our Duramax line of torches. And we've got this display here to help people understand all the different things that they can do with this line of products. A lot of people think about air plasma products as purely for handheld cutting, and really there's a lot more to it than that. Again, you can cut, you can gouge, you can use it on a track cutter, you can use it on a pipe beveler, you can use it on an XY table, you can use it on a robot as well. So there really are a lot of different applications for these products. The one thing in particular that we're going to highlight for your viewers is our Duramax 15-degree gouging torch. This is something that's really new, and Hypertherm's the only company to have something like this. Everybody's familiar with a traditional style of plasma cutting torch, which either has typically a 90-degree angle or maybe a 75-degree angle. This one, you can see we really straightened it out. It's about a 15-degree angle. And we developed this specifically for handheld gouging. Again, not everybody realizes that they can gouge with their plasma cutter. And you can gouge with the standard torch as well, the 90-degree torch. But we know that when you have that style of torch, the operator's hand is very close to the nozzle, and there's a lot of heat and a lot of spatter that comes back. So after talking with folks literally around the world about their gouging operations, we decided to straighten it out. We left it a little bit short of straight. This gets the operator's hand back away from where the gouging is actually happening, so it's less heat. It's easier in terms of the trigger mechanism as well, and you really get a lot of control with this straight design. So we're going to have Brent Malik, our DSM for the Great Lakes region, show us how it operates for weld repair and for weld prep. The other great thing about this torch is that not only can it gouge, but it's a cutting torch first and foremost. And we're finding people who are using it for cutting out of position, whether that's overhead or getting into tight spots, reaching into corners. So it's really quite versatile, and we're really excited to share it with people.
Hi, I'm Patricia Hansen. I'm with Multiplaz, North America. We've just introduced the Multiplaz product at this FABTECH 2011. Very happy to be here. We think that our product is going to do amazing things in this market. Apparently the consumer agrees with us, and the industry is very excited. I have no doubt that this FABTECH has eliminated any doubts about this product's capabilities, that it does what it says it does. We had a lot of bloggers putting things out saying that the product was not for real, and so we're real happy to be here to dispel all of that, and I think we've done that very well. The Multiplaz innovation is unlike anything else in the world. We work with alcohol and water for our welding instead of gas, which is unheard of. It's never been done before, obviously. And of course we offer two products. We offer a product to also cut with plasma cutting as well as the welding. The plasma cutting, you're able to cut up to 3/8 on 220 setting or 3/16 on 110. With our welding torch, you can weld any depth of metal. You have two settings basically. Mode 1 will allow you to do brazing, soldering, gas welding. Mode 2 will allow you to do arc welding, much like a TIG. It operates much like a TIG. And the amazing part of it is it only requires 3 ounces of the water and alcohol mixture to weld for 20 to 30 minutes. So it's pretty obvious you can calculate your savings pretty quickly just on the alcohol and water. But the portability, you can take it anywhere almost. I mean, it's under 24 pounds with the bag, with the 2 torches, and the inverter. So there's a lot to be said for the product. Some other unique features we have is you can actually weld outside in the wind. You can weld in unventilated areas. You can weld in total darkness. So there's just a whole lot that can be done with the product. A lot of industries that could utilize this type of product as well. So we thank you very much for stopping by and letting us introduce you.
Hi, I'm Bruce with Link Electric, and today we're showing Checkpoint. Checkpoint is our new production monitoring software, but the thing that's different about it is it's based up in the cloud. So there's a lot of talk about the cloud and the internet and things like that. The really valuable part of this being data in the cloud now is that we can get data from multiple locations and combine it. But just as exciting, we can now use mobile devices. So iPads, iPods, Blackberries can all be used to access that data anywhere, real time. Before, these types of systems required software to be installed at the factory level, and while they're at the factory level, you had to be at the factory to see the information. So now you could be at the golf course, and you could actually see what's happening in the shop. If they're welding, if they're faulted, how the productivity is going. The tool is designed to provide a lot of productivity metrics along with quality tools. So for management, production management, overall management, they can see high-level productivity data. They can drill down to specific machines. They can see availability, idle, welding. So it's all about giving people the information that they can use in a very visual, graphic way to make effective changes to their processes to increase their productivity.
Hi, my name is Tony Gist from OTC Daihin. Welcome. What we're going to showcase today is our tracking system. This is some of the latest tracking technology when it comes to sensing solutions. This is the A2LT laser tracker here. It's real-time seam tracking. So what you have is as the joint profile moves, the cameras move with it, so it eliminates reteaching. That's what it does. It also has an adaptive field capability, which means that as the gap spreads, the conditions can either increase or your welding conditions can decrease automatically without intervention from the user itself. This camera also will do weld inspection. Okay, so what that does is after you do a weld, you can run back over the weld seam and it can tell you whether your weld is passable or not. Okay, so this camera is being used in many different aspects of the industry. What you see now being displayed is a fuel tank. Okay, it's aluminum, so we don't do through the arc seam tracking with it, and we're welding at about 60 inches per minute with one of our customers that's using this same technology.
Hi, I'm Jeff Herb from Miller Electric. I'm one of the product managers, and here at the FABTECH show we're introducing the Envision 450 MPA. It's a MIG, pulse MIG machine. We're very versatile, offers a number of different wire types, steel, stainless steel, metal core, Inconel, and it also offers a great welding system for aluminum. This system, you can add a push-pull gun to it to give you that quality aluminum wire feed that you need, and it's got some great aluminum programs in it. So really fits that customer that does both aluminum wires and other alloys. So with one system, he can do all of that. The Envision 450 is a 450 amp, 100% duty cycle machine. You can do wires 1/16 aluminum or some 052 wires for metal core, etc. But it's got a lot of power to it, and it's got a lot of nice programs and features for pulse parameters. It can be purchased with a single feeder or a dual feeder. So for a customer that is doing a lot of switching between aluminum and another wire, that dual feeder works great. He can always have aluminum set up, and it can always have his stainless steel or whatever that other alloy is. The single feeder, if you're switching, maybe you do aluminum for one specific job and you've got that for a week, and then a month you're doing steel, and then you switch back to aluminum. That single feeder works great for doing that. You just put a push-pull gun on when you're doing the aluminum and a standard MIG gun for doing the steels. So it's very easy to set up. Basically, you input your wire type, the wire size, and the gas you're using, which are all typical things that the customer knows. Very easy to do. You put those in, select pulse, you're all set to go. You just select your wire speed and away you go. The system is also synergic. So what that means is I can weld at 100 inches per minute, and then I can change it to 400 or 500 inches per minute without adjusting anything in my arc. It automatically adjusts the power for that wire speed. So if I'm doing thin material and then I go to a thick material, the only thing I have to change is wire speed. Or if I'm doing a horizontal weld and then I'm switching to a vertical weld, the only thing I have to do is adjust that wire speed. The power source automatically adapts to that right amount of power for that wire speed.
Hi, my name is Tom Webb with Honeywell Safety Products here at the FABTECH for 2011. We are featuring one of our new series of auto-darkening welding helmets. It's a new launch that we've had. Kind of been in the market for a little bit, but we chose this show to launch it to the market. And it's what it will do for the welder, allows the welder to weld with his helmet in the down position, and he can see through that before he starts welding. Once he starts welding, this product will automatically darken, making it safer for the welder, less fatiguing for the welder. This is our 20th year of auto-darkening helmets. We've done it for quite a while. On the inside, there are different controls and features on the inside that allow the welder to do different welding features, welding applications with the product. The helmet can be worn in series with hard hats or just for the welder on the head. It can be used for different welding applications as well. We also feature in our face shield series line of welding and cutting. Our eyewear is a full line of cutting and welding eyewear. Goggles, everything for the welder or the fabricator. Our company was the inventor and the patented #1 welding helmet in 1905. And this product has lasted over the years. This particular model came out in 1968, so it's been in the market a long time.
My name's Derek Baker. I work for 3M. I'm the technical product specialist for the Speedglass product range. And what we would love to show you is our new 9100 FX Air. And the reason that this is important is welders are becoming more and more aware of the exposures that they're getting from welding fume. And the 9100 FX Air is a great product to give you not only respiratory protection, but also comfort, cooling, and a nice big grinding visor. So what you can do is be wearing the new welding helmet, have respiratory protection, and also maintain cooling and increased productivity. So we've got a couple big customers who have seen about a 30% productivity gain by using this new product. So it connects up to our ad flow that we've already had out in the market for 8 to 10 years, but we've just enhanced it with the 9100 FX Air. Again, a flip-up grinding visor with a welding shield underneath.
Yeah, my name is Bob Ellig. I'm with Blueco Corporation. We're manufacturers of a modular fixturing system for welding. The product is used in industry for fixturing parts for short runs. It solves the difficulty of changeover of accuracy. For us, customers are currently working with tack tables. They have problems being able to repeat the setup. Our system is able to handle that. We can handle parts as small as a telephone, as large as a rail car. The fixture you see over my shoulder is a company that manufactures a part for a tractor. The fixture is a prototype fixture that was used to develop the product that you see, and as it was developed, they thought it was such a good idea they kept it as a dedicated fixture, which is not something we normally do. We're doing parts for construction machinery, for mining equipment, for locomotives. We're doing equipment for furniture. We're doing things for hospital beds, and so on. We've got all the geometry for these components in a solid model CAD library, so one of the things we do for our customers is we'll design fixtures and show them exactly how we've designed it so they can decide based on the go-to meeting on the internet how these fixtures will be going together and also what kind of components they need to consider.
Hi Amanda, my name's Ernie Leopold. I'm with the Fine Power Tool Company, and we're a German power tool manufacturer. We're the world's oldest power tool manufacturer. We invented the electric drill in 1895, and today at FABTECH we're introducing the world's first handheld annular cutter or core drill. And it's a very exciting new product that we're introducing here. We've had a lot of exposure at the show and a lot of interest at the show. The new drill is it's a patented process where we use a pilot drill to initiate the drilling process, and once the pilot drill it drills very small depth into the material, and once the core cutter engages in the steel, then the pilot drill disengages, retracts into the drill, and you're drilling strictly with the core cutter. So what it does is we're drilling a very large hole with a very small kerf in the bit, so we're able to drill by hand very large diameter holes in 3/4 inch thick steel. We can also go to sheet metal cutters that we can do 2 1/16 inch hole in 4 millimeters or 1/4 inch material. So it's a very, very efficient way to hand drill steel. The process is about 5 times faster than the traditional twist drill.
Patrick Gilmour, Business Development Director with ROBOVENT. We're standing in our booth that's over in the South Hall. This is our paint finishing systems booth. Recent acquisition of ROBOVENT. What we do here and what you see on the wall behind us, full powder coat capabilities, blast room capabilities, e-coat, cure ovens, everything along those lines. It's a recent addition to ROBOVENT. It's been a fantastic addition to ROBOVENT. Kind of bring the same solutions guarantees in with this company that we do on the other end. It's making us very successful with the ROBOVENT product over the years, and that we want to make sure that the customer's getting exactly what they're being promised, and we guarantee that this is a solution for those customers. Essentially, if you are manufacturing or assembling metal, it will leave you a facility in one of two conditions. It either leaves bare or it leaves painted or some version of that. With that, if you paint, you have to have a filtration system. If you weld or do a lot of the other processes that we have with our other company, you don't necessarily have to take care of the air. You can blow it on outside, but painting is totally different. So this is a necessity for anyone who's doing final production onto a product that's going on further down the road, either to be integrated into another process or be final sold as that.